welcome to episode 2
of the evening.
Episode 2, yeah, episode 2 of the evening. No, video episode number 2, audio episode 191. Is it? No, 191?
Yeah, 191.
I don't remember what we posted last week. 191, but episode 2. It only took 189 episodes for us to get the video shit figured out.
And it might be the end of it, too. We might never do this again.
Dan's frustration level right now is at an all-time high.
I mean, yeah, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
But
well,
we'll get there.
Hopefully everything is working as it did last week. I think video looked great.
Yeah,
so shout out to Dan.
Thanks.
Shout out to Sarah for setting it all up.
Definitely.
She deserves more shout out for sure. But then your countless hours of editing. How many hours did you spend into this shit?
It was too long. It was
like a day.
It was about a half. Yeah.
Like a full day of editing.
Yeah. It was, it was interesting. There's definitely some key takeaways from what I learned here. So it's going to be good, man. We're going to be in the straight and narrow here before you know it. So.
You know, you should have seen the first time that we recorded like episode 1. There was a whole recording that it just didn't happen. Like there was a whole night we set up, Bob and Jason and I, to record, and it ended up just not happening.
Like you just didn't even record an episode?
We didn't, no, because we bought this podcaster. Bob and I tested it, worked fine for just like it was just him and I, like we just like fucked around with it. And then it was like the next night we were going to record with Jason for the episode 1. And we could not figure out how to get him, like his audio into that particular podcaster. Like couldn't get it. Like we fucked around for like 2 hours. It was the most aggravating thing on earth. Eventually I was like, fuck it, Jason. It's not working. Sorry, man.
Now look at us, man.
Yeah. So then I returned that shit to Amazon, bought a different one, and then had to do the same thing like the following week. We set up like the following weekend. Hey, we're going to do this again with this one. And it actually worked. That's where episode 1 began.
191 episodes later.
Yeah, here we are.
We
still
got
recording.
lights. We got deer skulls. We got alligator heads.
Alligator.
Pneumonia.
This is my alligator.
Got pneumonia over here.
Yeah. So little disclaimer. If you hear me coughing, hacking up a lung, hocking a loogie, I'm on the upward side of a bad case of pneumonia that I had. So I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Our lights are still plugged in and working and everything as of right now.
It's probably a little brighter than last time. We got extra lights. If they start strobing, that means we're that's like the curtain call at the Oscars. They're like, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Where they pull the hook out and just start dragging you across stage. Get out of here.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's got a different vibe to it with a camera in my face and a light in my face and everything like that. It's like my first podcast episode.
You got to have your shirt on. You got to like dress for it a little bit.
I don't have to have my shirt on. The shirt can come off at any time.
We're going to call you Bert Crusher.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Jimmy Crusher. Yeah.
Harry Bert.
I will say that like I left work today and like it was just one of those days, man. A very physical day. I was sweaty as fuck. And my shirt was like just covered in dirt. My pants were dirty. And I'm like, I can't go. Like, if we're doing video podcast now, I can't go on camera like this. Like,
yeah,
I guess that's like the working man's like podcast, right? But I was like, I can't. And I was like really tired. I was, I'm going to go home, take a shower. Like, if it was worth every bit of driving all the way to my house and then coming all the way back here just to take a shower, change, and look the part. So.
Absolutely. So we got Danielson here. Obviously,
I didn't intro anybody. Sorry, guys.
Our luscious host, Mr. Pneumonia himself.
I am hopped up on medicine, man.
What else we got?
Jimmy Dalmage, Jimmy Fofity in the house.
Jimmy's episode 1 of his video endeavor.
Yeah.
So now that everybody can see what Jimmy looks like, they're not going to listen anymore.
Oh, hi.
No, I'm beautiful.
Do I sound raspy? I feel like I sound raspy.
You sound normal-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound normal. I mean, you sound like you're just getting over a cold.
You sound like a man's man right now.
Dude, it was brutal for like 3-4 days though. Let me tell you, like it was one of the bad I don't want to say badder, but like one of the, like it wasn't the worst ones I had, but like, man, it hit me like a ton of shit. It was like all of a sudden I went from like one day, like, my nose running, not feeling good, to all of a sudden, like I woke up the next day, like a train hit me.
Yeah. I mean, you literally, I saw you the day before and you were fine.
I didn't work for like 6 days. Like I couldn't, like really? I literally physically couldn't work. Like it was fucked up. No, it wasn't COVID. Got tested. It was like, even the doctor was like, we'll do a test, but like, there's no point in doing it. She's like, based on what I hear, I'm pretty sure it's pneumonia, but whatever. But anyways, if you hear me coughing, I apologize. Sorry, not sorry.
You know, now that you bring it up, like I can kind of tell that your voice is all. It's not that bad though.
I'm gonna talk like that. My laugh is. You can hear my laugh.
All right, so
like I smoke cigarettes.
I have a proposition for the listeners. I want you guys to make a mental note, because most of you are probably driving, so don't use your phones or write anything down.
Use Siri.
But write a mental note on how many bullet points you think we're going to get through tonight.
How many?
You guys hit what, 2 last time?
If that. We might have hit just
2.
one.
I don't even know if we hit 2.
Yeah. I think
I mean, Sarah brought the baby down.
We
got easily distracted with the baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, before we get into that though, right? Or do you have anything else to say to that?
No,
I don't want to get into the bullet points yet.
No, I was just going to say, let us know how many bullet points you think we're going to get through tonight. That's
okay.
All. That's
all right. All right.
Do we have bullet points? Hang on.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I sent them.
I think you did.
Yeah.
It always says I don't send them to him, and I'm pretty sure I made sure to send them to him.
No, I think you did.
But no, I wanted to finish my thought on the outstanding job you did with editing the podcast, Danielson.
Thank you.
I thought it turned out great. Some of the clips you made were phenomenal. Again, Sarah, shout out to her. But I got multiple people that told me the video looks great that I know. Like,
it does.
Multiple people reached out to me saying, like, it looks awesome. So I certainly feel like it's going to be a game changer.
Yeah.
Going to bring some new content to us, a little bit new flavor. Doesn't mean we're going to always do video podcasts, because there are going to be times where we're not in the studio maybe, or we're on location, or maybe I'm doing it from my house and like it doesn't work out that way. But like the vast majority, I think we'll probably do this and do the video and try to gain some a little extra flavor.
Even if we don't post the whole episodes, like we did. I know we posted I think it was an hour and 25 minutes worth of us just yapping. I mean, I think it might be geared a little bit more towards just the overall clips and getting different things, not necessarily full episodes, but
the fun moments.
Who knows? Yeah. I mean, I think one of my favorites was the vasectomy discussion. I mean, that was good. So
that was good. You need like a notepad so you can write down all the like the points of all the funny conversations.
For sure.
But
I do.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Looking forward to it. So, give us your feedback. Let us know what you thought. If you watched the video part of it, I know, like I looked briefly a couple days. We're only 2 days after that episode aired, and like the YouTube video had a lot of views. So like a lot of people checked it out. So thank you for that. So let us know what you thought of it. Share it with your friends. Let's keep this thing growing. So
absolutely.
But if you have any pointers, any, like I say, good, bad, the ugly, it's it's how we get better. So.
Yeah, for sure.
But
so right.
to that, let's send it off.
Oh yeah,
with a little snort. So Dan, you're going to send the snort since you're the video man, and this is episode 2.
Snort.
He's got to learn how to send it down from the depths.
You always say that, but that's my own way.
It's got to come from a place of love.
It does. Yeah.
Can you reach in better?
I don't know. Just throw it to him. Just throw it through the ring, the light ring.
He looked like he was about to open it.
Jared Goff, that shit. Don't throw it. Oh my God, this is a bad idea.
All right, I'm not going to throw it.
Oh, this is funny. This is all on camera too. Yep. Get your fucking keys off you. Jimmy has the loudest key ring, and it's always on him. His really key ring has 75 keys on it. He'll be walking through the woods with that fucking thing. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And I'm going to take mine out of a glass for the sake of me being sick. I've been on antibiotics for like 5 days, so I should be good. But out of, just extreme caution, I'm going to drink it out of a rocks glass. A little puke here out of the rocks glass.
Well, isn't that special?
It doesn't make it taste any better. Fuck.
Stings the nostrils.
It's a pungent smell. All right. Want to get the business out of the way?
Fishing Complete Inc., home of Case Plastics, zipper worms.
So last week's ad read was 12 minutes. This one's going to be 12 seconds.
Fishing Complete Inc., home of the Owacky tool, the original Owacky tool. No, Fishing Complete Inc., home of the original Owacky tool. Zipper worms, Case Plastics. I think fishing season is close to being over, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
You know why? Because we're going to talk fishing tonight because I want to, just because you said that.
And yeah, so, get on over there to fishingcompleteinc.com. Use code TERRIBLE. Terrible 20? Terrible?
Code TERRIBLE at checkout.
Use code TERRIBLE at checkout.
All caps code.
20% off your odor.
Your odor.
What else we got there, Jimbo?
Pungent.
Which one? We got West Point Shores.
You do Vanguard.
All right, I'm going to do Vanguard.
I know it's up on your computer.
It was Vanguard Outdoors. Hang on, I had it up. Let me see. Because they've got a deal of the week right now.
Why don't you show off your shooting stick that you brought in for show and tell?
All right. Okay. Well, I don't know how.
Jimmy's camera, we don't know how well it's going to be, folks. So if you're watching this video, it's a little close. We know. We're making it work, but he's going to show off this shooting stick and what we've talked about. The listeners, you're not going to know this, but maybe we'll clip this and we'll post this where people can see it.
So this thing, this is the VO2.
Yeah,
the VEO2,
the carbon shooting stick.
Put your mic a little closer.
Okay, cool.
It helps when you're talking to the microphone.
So this
putting
thing
Jimmy on the spot
is
here.
Cool because it's quiet. Which I mean, we've got a pretty heavy duty microphone next to it, so I don't know how well it's probably going to pick up sound like mofo, but
this is exactly what deer can hear, so
it's quiet.
It is pretty quiet though.
My favorite part though is the ball swivel, man.
That is pretty sweet.
If you're holding down on it, let me keep it level, dude.
That is pretty badass.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna kill so many baby deer with this thing. It's gonna be sickening. So yeah,
we got to get the over under before deer season starts. Deer season's coming up in like fucking week, isn't it?
Yeah,
dude, the time is flying by for me right now. Wow. But we've got to get the over under on Jimmy's baby deer count. But yeah, that shooting stick is sick. How do you save some money on it, Jimmy?
What is it? Code Terrible 20.
Damn, you all suck.
It's not my job.
It's
Terrible 20% off your order and free shipping right now on any order over $75. So.
I got a pretty good deal of the week right now, though.
What's that?
I got buy a select VEO 2S tripod and get a Vesta Aspire 33 bag for free.
Nice.
So.
And their bags are cool. We touched on that a little bit last week.
All their stuff is all their stuff is quality. That's the thing. Like none of their stuff is junk. None of it's cheap knockoff stuff. Like it's all good quality stuff. I mean their warranties are great. Like we talked about the warranty on their spotting scopes and their binos, like that lifetime warranty. It's what you pay for, man.
Just looking at it, it looks almost identical material wise to the shooting stick that I'm holding, which is really nice. It just feels solid.
Yeah.
I'm excited to put that to use this year. I might even let other people use it too.
You might.
So
that would be great for like a hunting blind too, or tree stand too.
Yeah.
All my tree stands have a gun rest that I don't know that I would need that, but for a blind, I'm getting one before the UP for sure.
I need to figure out how to get because I want to get film of me using that in killing a deer, but I need to figure out how do I get that camera set up on the tree,
They make they make one that straps to the tree.
Vanguard does?
Well, I don't know if Vanguard does.
Okay.
They do have some mounts. We looked at them last week. They have some mounts that would really be better for mounting to the gun rest.
Yeah.
But no, there's a couple different brands out there that it's literally a ratchet strap goes to the tree, and then there's an arm that comes out.
Oh, Painted Arrow. That's who
Painted
I
Arrow
bought
makes them, but I think even Muddy makes them, Moultrie makes them. I think there's a bunch that are out there, but yeah, Painted Arrow is one of those companies.
Yeah.
Broken Arrow.
And then last but not least, West Point Shores. So Bob is up there right now as we speak. He just got up there today. And so they were planning on fishing tonight, and I talked to him a little bit on my way home from work, and it rained the whole fucking day for him.
That of course sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Bob's luck, but they're having a good time up there. They're up there with my parents, and then he's up there with his wife Nicole, and then they actually took up Tom, Nikki's father,
Oh, nice.
Bob's father-in-law.
Nice.
So they were just sitting around drinking beer, having a good old time. And as I was driving home from work, I'm like, "Fuck you guys, fuck you guys," but it's all right.
Sounds like they had a good time, or they're having a good.
They're having a good time. Yeah, I did not see any fish pictures yet. I will get them posted to the page if I see any, but we'll see if they actually catch any fish. I guarantee they didn't go fishing tonight because it sounded like they had already had a few beers deep, and I was like, if it's raining right now, it's going to stop later. They're just going to say, fuck it, let's just get hammered drunk. So that's Bob.
You know what we need for the studio? A mini fridge with some beers in it.
I like it, Dan. I like it.
Dan's
Anyways,
like, I'm sick of spending money on this room.
If you're looking for a getaway, check out West Point Shores in Alpena, Michigan, where all your dreams come true. Mention the show. Heidi will take 10% off your stay. So
beautiful.
Yes. And then as I mentioned last week, I want to shout out Mr. Tom Jones at Michigan Operation Freedom Outdoors. Tom's a vet. We had him on. I don't know the episode number, but a while back we had Tom Jones on. And he has Michigan Operation Freedom Outdoors that he started, which is all about getting veterans and disabled hunters into the woods. He put on the Michigan Iced Over fishing. You distract me when you're on this computer. You know that?
What?
I just got to stop looking at the screen as I'm trying to talk.
I'm just running through the bullets.
You're good, man. There are way too many bullets there.
There is.
But no, he set up the Michigan Iced Over, and then he's also got the ice fishing swap meet coming up at the Westland VFW, which I didn't really know what it was all about until him and I have been talking the last couple of days. Like, this is going to be a pretty legit event, November 1st, and we're working on. We're going to have Tom come on. We're going to talk about it a little bit and just shoot the shit with him. But it's going to be a pretty cool event. Outlaw Ways is playing. And it's just going to be just a ice fishing gear swap meet type style at the VFW. So you don't have to be a member. It's just going to be a cool event. They're going to have food and drinks and all kinds of cool shit. So check it out. I know it's on the page for Michigan Operation Freedom Outdoors. It's linked in most of the recent episodes. So I want to give him honorable mention. So yeet.
Yeah, Tom's a good dude, man. He'll give you a shirt off his back.
He's good. He's good people. So I want to make sure we support him and do what we can, especially with the Michigan Iced Over. So trying to make that bigger than last year. So I know I'm working with my main work, trying to kind of getting some donations and stuff set up to kind of get him rolling on that event. But I know he's expecting it to be bigger, obviously, than last year. And last year was a pretty good turnout. What do you say? You had like 50 teams or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
50 or 60 teams. So I know he like shooting upwards like close to 100 this year. So it's just going to be bigger and better than last year. Last year, I was honestly pretty surprised for a first year turnout. Like it was a good time.
Yeah, for the weather and everything too. There's a lot of people turned up, man.
Yeah, that snow, that was fucked up. And then Ryan just dying up there. It was crazy. But
yeah, R.I.P.
Rip.
Yep.
But yeah.
Well, we got
that's the business.
We've got a submission from a youth hunter. Well, it was actually from his dad. It was from the gentleman who actually met us. He came to the fishing event at Otsego. So yeah, Rodney, shout out to you. So he submitted a few pictures and a brief summary, few paragraph summary here on his kid's youth hunt. So I figured we would go ahead and share it. So it says, early Saturday morning, the boy and I were up at 4:30 a.m. to get ready for the youth hunt. We had an hour's drive to our spot and arrived at about 6 o'clock while it was still dark and quickly settled in. Right at first light, a doe came in. Not long after, a few more does and several fawns appeared. Jimmy, chill. Milling around, a young spike buck followed behind them, and TJ was ready, but the little buck turned off and left with the rest of the group. We stayed put, hoping for another chance. Throughout the morning, we saw a few more does and fawns, mostly at a distance, and around 1 o'clock, we headed back to the house for a quick break. Grabbed something to eat, and caught some of the Michigan game. Go Blue!
Go Blue!
And they headed back out about 3 o'clock for their evening sit. few hours later, they spotted a fawn and a doe, and as prime time approached, he reminded TJ to stay alert, that deer often move right before dusk. Specifically told him to keep an eye on his side of the blind where the deer frequently come in from at this hour. He didn't seem too convinced, though, and kept looking out my side where most of the action had been earlier in the day. Then around 6 o'clock, I glanced out his window, and boom, there was that same little spike standing about 25 yards away, and I whispered, "Don't move, he's right there." From experience, I knew that there was a 95% chance that this deer would give TJ a shot. We carefully got into position, but as I lifted the curtain for a better view, the deer caught the movement. I froze mid-motion, stuck in an awkward position for what felt like 5 minutes while my back started to ache. Eventually, the buck relaxed, and I put his head back down. He started recording TJ as he quietly got ready. When the moment was right, I told him, "Slow squeeze." He pulled the trigger, and the buck went only about 50 yards before going down. TJ had done everything perfectly. He was very proud. He sat patiently all day, waited for the right deer, and made a perfect clean shot. To make it even more special, it was a velvet buck, which was his very first. Huge proud dad moment, and I'd say he's officially hooked on the hunt now.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Did he send that video?
I didn't get a chance to look to see if there was a video. All I saw were some pictures, but if there is a video, we'll certainly
I want to see the video.
Certainly get her posted.
For a picture or anything like that?
Yeah, hang on. I can get the picture.
Yeah. Well, very cool. Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's what
TJ.
it's all about,
It's awesome, man.
That's what it's all about.
Super cool.
Yep. Well, Jimmy, you heard my rant last week on shooting whatever size deer you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I did. That was a very explicit episode too.
It was. Well, I was going to tell you. What was I going to tell you? Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. We were angry.
Look at that
here.
smile, man. Like that's memories right there, man.
Yep. Good old little TJ.
And that's what I was saying right there. Like you post that on the wrong page, you're going to have some asshole is going to comment on that.
I know.
Right? Those people, fuck those people.
Yeah.
But I'm not going down that road today. I'm not
No
doing
more.
it. These guys.
Don't you do it.
No, very cool. Congrats. That smile's worth $1 million right there, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. But
yeah,
well, cool, man.
buddy.
So Jimmy, I got a couple questions. Well, I got at least one question. I want to talk some fishing tonight because we've been talking hunting to death,
God.
and it's still fishing time. But I want to bring the question to you that we talked about last week,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get your thoughts because I think I know the answer for Bob and Jason, and it's really your thought that I want to get and see where your mindset's at with it.
I had a lot of things that I wanted to chime in on, but unfortunately, I don't remember any of what you guys were talking about. Unfortunately, but I remember when I was listening to it, I was like, "Oh, I got to bring this up."
So you shoot a buck.
Yep.
You hit it.
Oh, the tag thing.
You hit it.
Yeah.
You track it.
Yeah.
You got blood and all that stuff, but you don't find the deer. What are you doing with the tag? Not that I want to keep like beating a dead horse, but like I said, I'm not going to bring this up to Jason and Bob because like I'm not going to, like I said, rehash this every week. But I really want to get your opinion on it.
All right. So first of all, what you did was the noble thing, right? Because you burned the tag, right?
Mm-hmm.
It depends.
Are you talking the one that I shot up north that I didn't find?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, that's a very noble thing to do.
And I did that even though like I felt confident that deer wasn't dead.
Yeah.
But I tracked it for so long, it bled so much that I didn't know. It was the unknown, right? Like I was probably 70-30, like this thing's probably still alive, not going to make it, but there was still a chance that it was dead. That's kind of why I just ate the tag. So
in that situation, I'm not burning the tag. You followed it for a really long time. You had what you said was good blood, but for the duration, what had me when you were talking about how it never bedded down at all, And even after you said that you gave it like, I think you said you gave it like 2 hours before you even went and tracked it.
At least 2 hours before we start tracking.
And the fact that it never bedded down, I'm going to go out on a limb. And really, I'm not even going out on a limb, but I'm going to say that buck survived.
Yeah.
I'm not burning the tag in that
Unless
case.
it's a liver shot or something, which certainly possible. Like it may not have been that wounded to where it would have laid down, right? Like, I don't know.
Like if I shot a deer, I guess there's a couple hypotheticals that would like, I would burn a tag if I knew the deer was dead, but for whatever reason I can't recover it, like goes into a lake or something, something crazy. Like not that that's going to happen, but I'm sure it's happened to some.
Yeah.
Like,
but not using my scenario. Like use your own scenario. Like use your own thought process. Like, all right, you're up for bow camp this year. You shoot a deer. You hit it. What are you doing?
I'm not burning the tag unless I know it died. Because if I know that it died, that's different. I feel like the wrong thing to do would be to not burn the tag. I think what you did was incredibly noble. But
that's Jimi saying, "Fuck that."
I wouldn't do that.
I need them eats.
I would not be doing that because I didn't harvest the deer. The tag is for me for my harvest. I'm able to harvest that deer and like.
All right, here's this scenario. Okay,
yep.
You shoot that deer night one, right? Track it, don't find it, whatever, right? Next night comes in, you shoot another buck walks in, you shoot it, you find it, blah, blah, blah. A couple days later, all of a sudden you find that original deer. What are you doing?
Well, I find the deer dead.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing about CWD, man, is that people don't really know what's going on there yet. And that deer was dead when I found it. It had nothing to do with
So let's say all your tags are filled and all of a sudden you find that deer that you shot.
Yeah.
You didn't think it was dead.
You can't prove it was me. It was either CWD, EHD, ADD. I don't know, but deer wasn't me.
I'm not talking about like proof. I'm not talking about that. But like, what do you?
I mean,
you going to report it to the DNR?
No. God, no.
See, I think I would.
Let's see. I would not. You know what's funny? I was looking up.
I think if you genuinely thought that, all right, this thing's not dead, like I don't think it died, right?
Yeah.
And then come to find out, this thing was laying 50 yards from where you last stopped tracking it, type thing, because that happens sometimes. Yeah. Like you all of a sudden, like the hole plugs up and you lose blood, and all of a sudden this thing like. You got no blood, right?
Which does happen.
The arrow doesn't pass through, and you just don't get a big blood trail.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this thing literally is laying 50 yards from the last time you were tracking blood. But just so happens a couple days later you find it, but your tags are filled.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I think that's where it goes into like the just your own morals. Like, are you just what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna leave it there?
Yeah.
Because if you take it and you don't have a tag for it. Right. Or do you contact the DNR and be like, hey, look, this is what happened. Didn't think I killed it. Ended up finding it at the end of the hunt, walking through the woods and realized that it was laying there, blah, blah, blah. Right. Like, I think if your story's genuine, I don't know. I think I'd err on the side of honesty on that. That's just me.
So
now it's all on how that CEO is going to take it. And
exactly.
But if you're calling them to tell them like, hey, this is what happened, I feel like they're going to probably think like, okay, this guy's not fucking around. He's not lying.
I see.
Right.
I don't have enough trust in our government to think that. Like, don't take this as advice. I'm not giving advice here, but I would not call that in. I've been screwed over for doing the right thing by police. I won't give any specifics here, but I've told them myself, trying to make things right, where I damaged something, and the only thing they did is came and write me a ticket, and they didn't even write the wrong that I did. Like, I didn't get to pay for the damages or whatever. I just got a ticket and possible points on my license, and then I had to go to court to get the points off and then pay the government more money and stuff like that. The DNR does not do ignorance is bliss, unfortunately. They're not going to. I don't
know if I would consider that ignorance though. Like, if you exhausted every option and trying, and I don't know what the legal like. Well, maybe legally, and I don't know this, but maybe legally, if you hit a deer and you track it, like maybe legally you're not supposed to.
Well, think
keep
about how
that
many
tag.
people accidentally break the law. They don't realize that they're breaking a law,
100%,
right?
yeah.
And then they get pulled over by a CO.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you know, whether it be fish or for hunting or bird hunting or whatever, you shot the wrong kind of duck or whatever, and you're like, I'm really sorry, I didn't know. And they go, yeah, that doesn't matter here, boom.
Yep.
And also, you know, sometimes they even lose their hunting license and stuff
if
like
you get
that.
the right CO, they're going to do that.
Yeah,
and then
but
there's some COs that are they're going to be the opposite, right?
Yeah, I'm not putting that to chance, because I can lose, like, you know, depending on the CO and what you did, you know, they can take your hunting privileges away or your guns away or whatever. So
I get it, but you do you, right? This is why I wanted to ask you this.
I'm going to donate that
this is
deer
exactly
to the woods.
how I expected you to answer this.
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah,
because I knew you'd be the opposite of me.
And I don't really think that Jimi is wrong in thinking that because I see it from your side, and I see it from Jimmy's side, because I think that they both carry their weight in water when it comes to each individual scenario.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Every scenario is going to be different for sure.
Because like if you exhaust every option, like even if you get dogs, and let's say the dog doesn't, like if I get dogs out there and the dogs don't find it, I'm not burning that tag.
Well, I know.
Oh, yeah.
So actually, I have a really good example of what happened, of something that happened last year. Greg was hunting, and he hit a deer with his crossbow, and he got a solid hit on it. He knew he had a solid hit on it, and we tracked this deer a long way, just like you said, a long way. We didn't wait 2 hours, but we waited a long time, and this deer did bed down. This deer did a couple times, and we spooked it a couple times. And this went on for hours that we were tracking this thing around. So we didn't burn the tag per se, but we put the tag up because we didn't know. And it was kind of like a play it safe type thing.
Yep.
And then during gun, the deer walked in front of me. I could see the wound on its shoulder, and I was like, damn, Greg, you did put a good hit on it. But he hit the shoulder bone.
Mm-hmm.
So he just hit it in a way to where like the arrow must have bounced off or whatever. But he had a big gaping, well, it wasn't a gaping hole, but you could see that he got hit by an arrow. You could see where it got hit. I would have aimed at the same place. And I got it on video and I sent it to Greg. I was like, that deer's alive, man. That deer's walking around. The deer's in front of my stand right now. And so then we were able to take the tag back down. Okay. So we didn't burn the tag, but we did put it up. We put it on hold,
like
per se. And I
don't know legally the right answer to this, because I don't know if legally, if you hit a deer,
I don't think
if you can use that tag on a different deer. I don't know.
I think that tag is for what you harvest. I don't think it's.
I'm just saying I don't know, and saying that you think is not the answer,
right? And that's what I'm saying. Like they don't play the whole ignorance is bliss game, so that's why I wasn't, But
yeah,
in that case,
I'll have to Google it and go on the DNR website and see what there's got to be some definitive answer of that. But again, I think every scenario is going to be different in how you treat it. But if it's me, like I said, I'm not one of those guys who think cops are bad and COs are bad. I don't. I think there are bad eggs in the bunch. But I'm going to err on the side of I'm going to do what's right. By like in that scenario where like you found that deer a couple days later, you already filled your tags. You don't have a tag to take on that thing. I'm just me personally. I'm just going to err on the side of caution. I'm just going to be like, hey, this is what happened. I've got a dead deer here. How do you want me to handle it? They write me a ticket. They write me a ticket. I guess like it's if they want to take it farther than that and take my hunting rights away, well, then I lawyer up and we go down that road. But I think I for my conscience, I think I'd rather just play the honest card, and just and go that way. But I get people are in the other side. And they think that all COs are bad and all cops are bad. I'm just drastically on the other side, unfortunately. But So, yeah. All right. So not to beat that to death. Let's talk some fishing.
All right, let's do it.
Hang on, because I'm on Chat GPT.
Oh, that's got to be the
And I
right
said,
answer.
in the state of Michigan, if you shoot a deer but not recover it, do you have to use a deer tag? It says, yes, in Michigan, if you harvest a deer, you must use a kill tag and properly validate and detach it. But your question has a wrinkle. If you shoot a deer but do not recover it, that's different from you harvested a deer. The law is concerned with the actual possession of wildlife, not merely wounding an animal and failing to retrieve it. Here are some relative Michigan legal points. The law requires that once you have a deer, you must attach a kill tag, validate it, and report it. You cannot use the same kill tag more than once. Possession of a deer that was killed in a collision vehicle has special rules. Okay, we don't care about that. Given that for a deer you shot but never recovered, you have not possession of the deer, thus you haven't triggered the legal requirement to attach a kill tag. You are still expected to follow lawful behavior, make a reasonable effort to recover, but the statutes about kill tags apply to successful harvests of or possessions.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I assume that was the right answer. I know some states it's not, though. I know some states it's like if you shoot and wound an animal, that tag's done whether you find it or not. So,
yeah.
But yeah, all good conversation, right? Interesting note, though, not that I don't want to continue to talk about hunting, but with the budget shutdown, I just read something that there's a chance that the budget that they haven't passed the new budget.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't bought your hunting license by October 1st, you won't be able to buy your hunting license.
Yeah. So here's my question.
So you can buy it I think you'd be able to buy it online. I guess I would assume, I don't know, but you wouldn't have that tag. They'd have to mail you your tag.
Mm-hmm.
So point being, go get your tag now. If you haven't bought your hunting tag, just because after October 1st, if they don't pass the budget, you won't be able to buy a license.
So if they're not selling licenses, though, like because they're shut down or whatever,
yeah,
how are they going to?
You can't hunt.
How are they going to hold you accountable if they're shut down? I say it's time to go elk hunting, boys.
Well, the COs they always work.
Yeah, but their system's down. How are they going to write a ticket?
They'll find the paper tickets, brother.
Well, I got paper license. I got an elk tag right here on my little Fishing Complete notebook.
Any CO listening to this podcast, it's Jimi Faux 50, Jimothy Dolmage.
That's going to be
his address is.
That's going to be interesting if they can't let you buy licenses, but expect you to have a license to go hunting. How's that work?
Yeah,
we need to get Chad on right now.
Well, we had a chance to get him on tonight, and shit kind of got snafu'd, but hopefully next week.
Call him up.
I'm still working with it, but yeah.
So
anyway, I'm just going to buy my fucking license, and I'm not going to worry about it.
Can you buy it right now? Can you buy your tags right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
you can buy your tag in March.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can buy the Hunt Fish Combo license.
Well, right, but that's your license. I didn't know you can get your tags in March.
That's your license. Your Hunt Fish Combo is your fishing license, your base license, and then your combo license.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you save like $1 if you buy that. What's up, Dan? What were you saying?
So I shot in a shooting tournament this past weekend.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's talk some guns real quick.
You can talk guns.
So, all right. So shot in the Great Lakes Championship down at Multi Lakes. Shot in Commerce Township. And Saturday's round, I shot the main event. And main event was out of 100 targets. Shot 88. 88. Not too bad.
How dare you miss 12 targets?
Yeah. So the guy
better.
The guy that ended up winning shot a fucking 99 on Saturday.
God
Jesus.
damn.
You missed one target.
Yeah,
what a piece of shit.
He shot 92. He shot 191 out of 200.
What a pathetic loser.
Guy's so good, man. But anyway, so this is just a story about what I like to call Dan Luck. So one of the side events, it's called FITASC, FITASC, right? And it's just like a condensed different rules version of like sporting clays when you're on a sporting clays field. And like I said, it's got some different rules, and there's 4 what they call parcours based out of 25 targets. So you shoot 4 different courses essentially. And I started on parkour number 3, and that was the most difficult one. And I shot a 14 out of 25, which again, pretty difficult, but it was piss poor score. I think the high score on that one was like an 18. So I wasn't too far off the pace, but like, again, like I left a few, I felt like I left a few out there.
Well, then, like 9.
What's that?
Like 9.
Yeah. Definitely. If somebody,
let's be real, you probably shot double what I would have shot.
Yeah.
Or Jimmy would have shot with his 20 gauge.
Probably. But yeah, granted, nobody ran that. Nobody aced that course. So, like I said, the high score was like a 19 or an 18. So it was pretty tough.
It's got to make you feel better though.
Yeah, definitely. And then parkour 3 had a little comeback, shot 23 out of 25. So that was good. And then Sunday, I shot a 20 and a 21, which again, so I ended up shooting 78 out of 100 on that, which 78% for a guy that doesn't practice with a 14. Whatever. I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so going to the main event. So have a good day. Have a good day Saturday. I was sitting a few back off the pace. I wasn't out of contention by any means. I needed a pretty big day on Sunday. And my squad shot at 1 p.m. on Sunday. And we were all out at our station, I don't know, 12:50 or so. We all kind of got out there. And about 12:55, we was like, man, looks like it's about to start raining. And then at 1 o'clock, they blew the horn to let us commence shooting. And it fucking started pouring down rain.
Dude, that rain was wicked.
Like literally right at 1 o'clock, it was pouring down rain where we were.
Yeah.
And it was awful. And we pretty much, our first like 5 stations was just pouring. Didn't even let up. So I started off super, super, super shitty. And everybody on that flight shot like shit. And like the first half, everybody shot like shit. And then second half, I picked it up and only ended up shooting a 81 that day, which again was the 4th highest score overall, but still it was not good, Bob. So ended up like 5th, so just out of contention, but yeah, it was fun. It's my last big shoot of the year, so won $37.50 back. So that was
hell yeah, dude.
That was nice. Thanks for nothing. But
hey,
yeah, so it was a fun time. I'm glad I was able to get out and shoot, but yeah, would have liked for a little bit better of a.
Well, again, for a guy who doesn't practice, like you can't bitch about it,
for
right?
Sure. I can because I expect a lot better of myself. But,
yeah. So,
but again, the reality of it is
all right. So let's get into that real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've shot clay, sporting clays before.
Yeah.
Right. And freaking blast. I love it. Right. Mm-hmm. But I watch some of these guys shoot, and like they're literally changing chokes in between targets.
Yeah.
One, are you allowed to do that in those tournaments?
Yeah, like in between stations, yeah, you're allowed to.
So do you do that or no?
Should I? Probably, but do I know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went with one guy one time, and I hadn't gone but a handful of times in my life, and I brought this Cheesemo semi-automatic shotgun that my dad had.
Yeah,
like at the time, all I had was a pump shotgun. Yeah. Like I had a Mossberg 500. My dad had this Ithaca semi-auto, and he's like, "Oh, take this thing," and I'm like, "Sure." No idea what choke is on this thing, right? And we go out and we're just shooting 100 sporting clays. Like we went up to Detroit Sportsman's Club up in Utica.
Detroit Sportsman's Congress.
Yeah. Is that up in Utica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up that way.
Super cool. It was in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
They got burn barrels all around the pit. Like, dude, it was a fucking great day. I had a blast. Like we go up to like the first station, and I'm like, I don't even know how this works. Cause like I've shot sporting clays, like I guess I haven't shot whatever you call it. Like I've shot in my backyard with buddies.
Yeah.
I've never gone to like an actual sporting clays, like, what do you call it? Course. Yeah. You call it like a course, right? Yep. I've never been to that. So I don't know how this shit works. And we go up there and like, they like you press a button and it shows you like the first one, right?
Yep.
All right. This is the A target. This is the B target, right?
Yep.
And so all of a sudden he like grabs in his pocket and he grabs a different choke and he's like unscrewing his choke and he puts a new one in. And I'm like, I'm just watching him. I'm like, the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
And the guy I was with, he's like, oh, he's putting a choke in because this is a longer target. So he's, he necked down the choke and it, the BB will shoot farther. And I'm like, oh, okay. Goes up there and he misses him. I go up there with my fucking cheese Ithaca, boom, boom, hit him. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. Maybe this is a full choke. And the guy's like, I don't know. It's pretty good though, man. So I ended up shooting out of 100. I don't know. It was like close to 70, I think. Like I was pretty happy with it. I didn't know what was good and what was bad, but I think it was like high 60s or something.
Yeah,
and
great.
For somebody who's literally, I had never done that before, I was like, sure, that's cool. Well, I ended up beating the dude that was like chasing out his chokes and shit. And I'm like, all right. Like I felt kind of bad because he was like every single one, he's changing out his chokes and he's got like, I think he had an over under and he had like the top one was one, the bottom one was another. And he's like changing. So he's like, this one's going to be improved and this one's going to be full. And I'm like, he's getting all into it. And I end up beating him by like 1 or 2 targets. And I'm like,
no, that's great, man.
But like, do you see a lot of guys doing that? I mean, the pros, like, I don't want to say pros as if you're not a pro, but like, the guy who shot 190 or 191, was he doing that type of shit?
Probably not.
No,
because he probably has a fixed choke barrel.
Okay,
probably improved mod.
Okay,
which is relatively tight. So honestly, when I talk to people about this, I bring it up as like, when I shoot, I like to think about the least amount of stuff as possible. And that just adds a whole other layer to worry about.
Dude.
Because then you start like second guessing yourself. And I mean, the only time my chokes ever come out of my gun is when I clean it.
Yeah.
I mean,
so full choke is going to be the smallest one, right?
That's going to be the tightest pattern at the furthest distance.
Okay. And then improved.
So yeah, it's full and then improved modified, then light modified. Or no, I'm sorry. So it's full, improved modified, light modified, skeet, IC, and then cylinder.
Okay. Cylinder's just wide open.
Cylinder's wide open.
Okay. Just spraying and praying. Like
the skeet target choke, like basically that is like when you're shooting like the discipline of skeet, right? Like a lot of people think like, oh, I'm going skeet shooting, but it's like, oh, I'm actually going to shoot sporting clays, because skeet shooting and sporting clays, while they're just 2 different disciplines. Think of it as like,
I called it skeet like my whole life. And then like we went and they're like, oh, we're going to do sporting clays. I'm like, what's that? He's like, oh, well, skeet. I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
think of it as like calling putt golf.
Right.
Like, I'm going to golf. Where are you going? Oh, down Bonaventure down the road, like, so it's kind of like that. But yeah, so I shoot typically modified, light modified. I use an over and under. And I think really for me, what that comes down to is just comfort, and it's kind of just like what I trust and what I know that if because I theoretically, like if you put the gun in the right spot and you pull the trigger, the target's going to break.
Yeah.
Might it break just a chip? Sure. I mean, if
it breaks a break,
your chance of hitting a 60-yard crosser with a cylinder target, or with a cylinder choke, I mean, you might be not doing yourself a very good service.
But the difference between like improved and full, like,
you're not going to see that much of a difference, in my opinion. I mean,
and maybe like the world's, the Olympics teams. Like
because like I feel like people that when you're like turkey hunting, you use like a turkey choke and it's like an extra full. You're not shooting a moving target,
right?
So you really don't need to add in that room for error. Because you're just kind of aiming, and shooting. And with clay target shooting, you don't aim. That's kind of like, you just make sure you see the target behind your gun and pull the trigger. That's really what you got to do.
Yeah.
And I shoot with both eyes open too. So both my eyes are open.
It's weird that you shoot from the hip too.
Sometimes
I shoot with both eyes closed.
Boom. Yeah, I shoot with both eyes closed.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of variables that go into
At
it.
least
Like,
you didn't use the 18.5-inch barrel like Joe fucking Roar.
That's true.
Sorry, Joe. I gotta call you out, buddy. Fucking street sweeper, fucking shotgun.
I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah, that was pretty funny when I saw that.
When
He hit a couple targets, but not many.
Yeah.
when do we get to do another cosmic clay shoot?
So I wanted to talk to you guys about that. So
Terrible takeover.
So there's actually a cosmic clay target league for 5 weeks going on. It starts
What
in
day of the week?
2 months. I don't know.
Find out.
I think you can shoot it any day of the week that they're open, but it's for 5 weeks. So I'll get some more details and
Get the
I'll share
deets.
it. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm likely in. I need something to do in the winter months, man.
Yeah. But another big
well,
thing, since we're kind of talking guns, and I'm
not that
off my soapbox.
I have one more comment on that. You mentioned like the mental aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I imagine that it would be that like golf is a mental fucking game, right? So like if you're in there and you're changing out chokes and shit and you're analyzing like that much, I don't know, that would fuck me up so bad.
Yeah.
Like, and I would almost rather knowing like, all right, this is how this choke is shooting, and I'm going to use that for the entire course because I can adjust as I'm missing targets or right. It's kind of like you're out on the golf course and like, I know I can hit my 7-iron X amount of yards. Well,
I'm just going to hit my 3.
Yeah, I'll just hit my 3 and I'll just hit a little bit lighter, right? Like,
exactly.
No, like you know how far you can hit it. So you know, like, all right, if I need to hit 140, I'll play that 7-iron a little farther up in my stance or I'll choke down on it, right? Like, to me, that's an easier thought process than swapping out chokes and shit like that. But I don't, that would be my thought is there's too much shit going on in your head to really fuck you up. But
you'd be really surprised at how much the mental game really comes into play when you're competitively shooting clay targets.
Well, we talked with Amber about it. That was like one of the main thing Amber says is like the mental aspect of it. Like,
it really does.
You need a fucking mental coach. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Like, I don't want to say it doesn't take like a lot of skill to shoot, but because I'm sure it does. Like, I don't mean that it doesn't take skill. Like, it takes practice, like knowing how to lead a target and shit like that. But like, I don't know, but I would imagine that it is more mental than physical skill, 100%.
Yeah,
like golf is. Golf's the same way.
Yeah, and I think honestly, so for example, this past weekend when I was done, so I shot 450 targets this weekend in 2 days.
How was your shoulder? Not just butter.
I mean, it kind of was, but what really was more like the issue for me is my fucking brain. Like, it was just straight up just mush.
Be my ears. And
when
my
you
shoulder.
close your eyes at night, do you see them just going?
I mean, I can visualize it.
Instead of counting cows, he counts fucking clay targets.
It's like you know how like when you're like super invested at work, you go to sleep and you just have dreams you're doing stuff at work and it's stressful.
Yeah,
is that you at night?
I've done that. No, but I guess I'll quickly kind of go through my like pre-shot routine. So, and it's funny because there was a video that I saw of myself shooting this past weekend, and I would like close my gun. I would bring my gun up, and right before I would call pull, like I saw myself shoot maybe 10 pair, but right before I called pull, my hands would kind of go like this on my gun, and I would pull.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, sure enough, like the next thing would go, I would just kind of go like this and pull, and it was just interesting to me because I don't see myself doing that. I don't feel myself doing that, but it's just like one of those things that kind of happen. But honestly, so when I go into a station, like let's say I'm the first shooter, and then I'll kind of quickly go into like, what if I'm like the third shooter? But if I'm the first shooter, I'll go in there, make sure my partners are ready, make sure everybody I'm shooting with is ready to see the view targets. I'll see the view targets, and then I'll quickly like point out like in my brain, like where I want to hold my gun, and then where I want to like focus my eyes on where I can first kind of pick up the target. And because that has a lot to do with it too, because if you're shooting a really fast left to right target and your gun's held right on the machine all the way to the left and you call pull and that target zips out of there, you might not be able to catch it by the time it's gone. So you want to give yourself a little bit of grace from the target so it's called the hold point. So I kind of established the hold point, established my break point, and then right before I call pull, I take a deep breath, kind of close my eyes, and then I look and I kind of visualize in my head those targets kind of going across the field and breaking. And then close my gun, pull, bang, 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 hope they break. Right. So now if I'm the third shooter, I'll go in, I'll see the view targets, and I'll watch them shoot their first pair. And I'll do this every single time. I'll watch them shoot their first pair, and then I'll sit back and I'll go sit down, or I'll go the other way and I won't even watch. And then right when I know it's my turn, when I'm on deck, like let's say it's a 4-pair station, and once I know that the shooter right in front of me has shot 3 pairs, I'll scoot in right behind them. I'll watch their last pair. Won't pay attention to see if they broke it or where they broke it. I'll just review my plan, make sure that I have a plan in place. Then I'll step in, check it, make sure everything's good, call, pull, and shoot. So you'll see me do that quite a bit. Like I won't even pay attention. I'll just kind of like muck it up with the people behind me, and I'm pretty loose when it comes to being out there, but because I don't like to be super tense and I like to be very loose and laughing and carrying. Not that we're like laughing while people are shooting, because you got to try to be respectful. But I think if and if I try to be too careful, like I'll never do good if I'm too careful. Just fucking execute my plan, shoot the targets,
risk
and be
it
gone.
for the biscuit,
For sure.
man.
And I'm a super fast shooter too. Like people hate following me because I'm just so out of the norm when it comes to how I do things, and it works for me.
You don't get up there and like plan and like
not really. I just
like,
go in there. That's the thing. I go in with a plan, and then I execute it, and I get the fuck out of there.
That video, I don't remember if you sent it to us or if it was on Facebook, but it was the one where you looked pissed off and you were shooting the gun.
Yeah.
I got to say,
Fuck
the way you raised that up to the shoulder and shit, you like manhandled the fuck out of that gun. I was like, God damn.
I think that was the thing that you shot. And that's kind of like the rule of that discipline that I was shooting in, is you have to have it below a certain level on your shoulder. Like in sporting clays, I can like get my gun in my shoulder and I can, keep it in my shoulder and call pull. But in that discipline that I was shooting, you have to have it low and then call pull.
So you can't have it up to your shoulder. You got to pull that up to your shoulder.
And you can't actually move your gun until you see the target. So that's kind of, I wasn't going to really get into the rules, but like, that's kind of the thing about that discipline is you can't mount your gun until you physically see the target. And if the referee sees you move before, like they could take that pair away.
Well, that explains why you did it the way you did it then. Cause I was like, God damn, dude.
Yeah. That's not typically how I shoot, but yeah. Man. Anyway, it's good stuff, man. I could go on and fucking on about this shit, but it's
interesting though. Like people think like, oh yeah, you just go out there and you shoot some targets, right? Like there's so much more that goes into it, right? Like, I
mean, don't even get me started on what shells I use. I mean, because
you got what gun are you using? You got what shells are you using? Like it's, dude, like I guarantee we could do. Well, there are podcasts out there that literally just talk about this every week. That's all they talk about is shooting fucking targets and sporting clays. But
I mean, and a lot has to do with it with like the speed of those shells too. Like if you shoot like a 1350 round, I mean, those fuckers are going to get there quick. Yeah. There's like 1160s are slow. I think it's 1170 or 1160, something like that. Maybe 1150s. I think they're 1150s. Whatever.
Well, does the dram size matter much to you, or the?
What I shoot typically is like 1 ounce number 8s.
Yeah.
1250s. So I mean typically the dram I think it's 3 or 2 3/4. I think is what it is. So, yeah. But
interesting. We need to talk more like small game. Like I want to do some small game hunting this year. I said it. I've said it the last like fucking 2 years, and I haven't done it because I just turned into a little bitch in the winter, man.
Yeah.
But like, I would love to do like I want to go do like what I did that time that I was telling you about when I went out and shot sporting clays. It was like fucking January, dude. It was cold as fuck, but like. You went up there, you shot, and then they had burning barrels everywhere. So like you went and you could get warmed up while you're waiting on the other guys to shoot. Like it was fucking awesome. It was so much fun. It probably took us like 3 hours to do the whole course, but we were just taking our time. We weren't fucking flying through there or anything. Like I want to do that shit. It was so much fun. I love shooting guns. I haven't shot a gun besides at a deer in years.
Yeah. No, that's fun, man.
Find out about that league.
I will.
Because I'm likely in.
For sure.
Unless it's on Thursday nights. I got obligations.
I'm pretty sure we can shoot it any time of the week.
They had a dart league. I want to fucking get on a dart league.
Dart League just started like 2 weeks ago.
Thanks for inviting me, ass.
I'm not playing.
Oh, you're not? Oh, you got 2 kids now.
Two kids and a podcast on Thursday nights. So
Yeah, fucking podcast. What a bunch of jerks. So.
I'm good, Jimmy.
What? I'm good because I just like sipped on that the whole time and it was pretty nauseating every sip. So I'm good on the pucker because the pucker's got to be ice cold for me, and it was already warmed up by the time I was nearing the end of this glass, and it was pretty intolerable.
We should change the flavor of it. We should go to watermelon or something.
No, it's apple pucker. You get the fuck out of here. You don't talk like that.
It has to be apple.
Don't talk about our new sponsor.
This fucking guy shows up to win you with the Bahama Breeze fucking pucker or Hawaiian Tropic, whatever flavor the blue one is.
Yeah.
Shows up on the boat, and Bobby and are like, what is that shit?
I know, it's so funny how easily I just got bullied about that. Like, fucking dude, I remember Bobby.
Well, let's, okay.
Hang on, wait,
let's be real. You show up with blue pucker, fucking Kahlua, Russian mudslides to a fishing trip where a couple guys, I think at the time we were drinking fucking Busch Light.
Listen.
Like, come on, dude.
It's okay. I understand. I understand why I got dogged for the Kahluas, okay? I don't understand. There was 2 times where Bob specifically bullied. It was a light bullying. It really was. But there's 2 times. There was one time when I bought your dad a case of beer. I didn't realize he drank Busch and not Busch Light at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got your dad a case of beer, and Bobby didn't even mince words. He's like, what the fuck is this?
I'm thinking about switching to Busch Light, honestly.
I drink Busch Lights for a while.
I don't mind it. Like I mean, light beer is light beer, but I've just drank Coors Light for so long.
Yeah. You got to change it up. Like,
it's one of those things where, like, not that I don't like the taste, but it's almost like I had a Busch Light not that long ago, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
And like, I know like it's Busch Light, right? But I know you can buy 30 of those fuckers for the same price. I can get 24. It's like for deer camp, I might see if Bob wants to switch to Busch Light. So
right. You should
get some nasty ass gut rot, but
hell yeah.
I don't know. But Coors, you got to change it up. I don't mind Budweiser.
I love Budweiser, not Bud Light.
Yeah.
But the king of beers, Bud Heavy. Oh man. Anytime we go to a concert, like I get Bud Heavy. Another beer I really like. Let's just talk beers. Fuck this.
We're not talking fishing anymore, boys.
I mean, it's a fucking lost cause, right?
We're an hour and 2 minutes in.
We're an outdoor podcast. Are we really?
Yeah.
Shut up.
How long?
Hour and 2.
Oh, it's all right. That's fine.
All right. Let's talk beer for a minute.
28 minutes left to talk beer.
Let's talk beer. We got a timeline on us.
Yeah, we got to quit putting timelines on it, boys. We got to just live.
No, we're going back to 3-hour
episodes. We're not extending any more of these video episodes over an hour and 30 minutes. If I'm fucking editing these,
arts and crafts time has been extended by 3 hours.
Because if you guys want to sit in front of the thing and edit for fucking 12 hours, be my guest.
What the fuck was I talking about?
Beer.
Yeah. Anytime Denise and I go to Pine Knob, I'm typically getting Bud Heavy, and this is what I wanted to bring up. I know your thought process, but I might get chastised by Jimmy. Michelob Ultra. Thoughts on the beer?
So, Michelob Ultra Light is delicious. The gold ones.
There's something lighter than Michelob Ultra.
There's
it's called water.
Which one's what? Hang on,
look at my Michelob Ultra Light right here.
No, he's thinking of the champagne names of beers.
No, that's Miller High Life. I fucking love that. No, the
Miller
pure
High
gold.
Life ice fishing.
Yeah,
was that not?
It was money.
Was that not like the best tasting beer on the water?
I went ice fishing 3 times last year, and I had Miller High Life all 3 times, and I did not complain once.
So it's the Michelob Ultra Pure Gold is delicious.
I've seen that,
but the alcohol percentage is only 3.8, so it's not worth it.
I don't care about alcohol percentage because I don't drink beer to get fucked up.
Yeah,
some people do, but I don't. I drink beer because I like the taste of beer.
Yeah,
like if I get a buzz, like okay, that's cool, but I don't drink to get fucked up. That's just not me.
Yeah.
I like the taste of beer. I've always liked the taste of Coors Light. I drank it since I was fucking 20, probably 19, 20 years old. I've drank fucking Coors Light, but
I got to talk about.
I like Mick Ultra for light beer. I love Bud Heavy. I really like Yingling.
Me too.
So I'm excited that it's in Michigan, but I'm also thinking it's going to ruin it for me.
Greg said
because
that's going to be
available.
the beer of deer camp this year, so we'll
Yingling?
see. I've never had it, so we'll see.
It's like if you, I can't tell you how many, like you watch videos and stuff online. Like I watch right now, I'm in like hunting mode. So I've been watching nothing but hunting shows, but like over the years, you watch hunting shows, you watch Michigan Outdoors, you're always seeing like a Yingling in a deer camp. Right. But I love Yingling. The last couple times I had Yingling, though, something didn't sit right with me. So I'm almost wondering, like, am I allergic to something that's in it? So I want to try it again. I really like the Yingling Light, and then the Pilsner one that's like gold, I think.
Black and tan.
Black and tan's good.
Oh.
I can only drink so much heavy beer, though, man. Like I can have like one or two, but then it just fills me up. That's the thing about beer. Like when we go up to Winya, I can drink beer all day long. As soon as I eat dinner, I'm done.
Yeah.
I cannot eat. I can't drink any more beer. My stomach's full, and then I can't throw a bunch of carbonated. Like then I got to switch to like whiskey or something.
So Yingling for me was always like a down south or like East Coast drink whenever I would travel. And like when I go see my friends who live out in North Carolina, like that's all they would ever supply for me.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorites. And they're like, I don't know why you like Yingling so much. It's like, well, I can't get it. I can't get it here.
Exactly.
So
that's my fear.
It's kind of nice. And so to your point, I bought a case of Yingling the other day and I never drink it home. That boy gone. I drank the whole thing.
Now
So,
I'd be curious to see though, like
got one left.
6 months down the road, a year down the road, like
Yeah.
Yingling's good because you didn't have it all the time. It was like a special occasion. You were out of town. Or for me, like my wife's family would come into town from Pennsylvania and they would bring me a case. They just knew, bring me a case of Yingling, right? So it was like when they came, I'm like, all right, cool, I got a case of Yingling. But the fact that now it's just readily available and I drink it all the time, I feel like it would just lose its luster.
Yeah, it very well could. But again, I think to your point, like, being that I drink beer for the taste too. I like the taste of it. So who knows?
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to see if Bob wants to drink that for deer camp too. It's a little heavier though, the Yingling. That's I like the Yingling Light, or I like the Gold. It's a little heavier. It's a lager instead of.
I forget which one that I buy. I think it's just like the regular Yingling.
Yeah.
But it's good stuff.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Man, back in the day, I used to drink PBR.
That's good too.
I went on a camping trip one time with a buddy of mine. We went up to Rifle River with a bunch of guys, like 100 guys. Went out, and this was a crazy, crazy weekend. But we went tubing or canoeing down the Rifle River. We went golfing. There was like 50 of us that went golfing. It was insane. But we went up to the party store the one day because we didn't have any beer. Me and my buddy, we drank all the beer we had the first night. Like we got just hammered. So we'll go up to the party store to get some beer, and we look in the cooler, and there's literally a 30-pack, and it just says beer. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Take that.
It's $10 for a 30-pack. So I pull it out, and I'm looking at it. There's no markings on it. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? He bought it. He drank it the whole weekend. I was like, no, I'm good. I think I was drinking Busch at the time, but it was bad, but pretty nasty. Great, but yeah,
I cannot wait for deer camp, man.
Yeah, we gotta start planning the deer camp session. We gotta plan episode 200. Since now we're only 9 weeks away.
Yeah. So what's the status? So I know you're not going to get the tramp stamp, but you will get the tattoo, right?
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot of upset listeners.
Can we choose the location on your body, not on your head or your face?
No.
That's not fair.
So from your
first of all,
hey, people donated their hard-earned money for this.
While I was at home, because Ryan's like, Jimmy's going to get a tattoo of the logo if you donate money. Fuck you.
And they did.
Hey.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you let us choose if you let us choose an ethical placement, Will you?
Well,
let us
I
try?
want to get other work done, so I'm trying to like plan around that.
I think the listeners should decide.
That's the thing, like, because I have like a hunting piece that I want to get done. I've got like tattoo plans that I just haven't.
I want the antler to be like right on your nipple, right up like it's pointing to your nip, like on your under boob.
Yeah, I don't know if
I think you'd lose most of the logo.
it's just peekaboo. Well, I might be all right with putting them underneath the titty there. Just go peekaboo.
Oh my God.
You want to see something terrible?
Well, we just got a clip.
Yeah. Mark that.
Yeah, for sure.
There needs to be like a bookmark button on there where you can bookmark these marks.
Let's be honest, there probably is.
So I don't know. I don't know where I want to do it yet. I already talked to Greg about it because we raised like $98 or something. Greg donated.
I think it was more than that.
Greg donated 50 of it.
Because wasn't it?
I already talked to Greg, the primary donor.
Wasn't it if they bought a shirt?
Yeah.
Dude, we sold a fuck
No,
ton
that
of
was
shirts.
for me jumping. That was another sacrifice that I made. Was doing the 9 polar plunges.
It was over $100. I don't think it was close to 200.
What was the donation? Or what was the tattoo thing?
It was just for Jimmy's tattoo fund.
Yeah, but I thought it was like if they bought a swag.
That was the polar plunge.
Yeah.
No.
For every $25 somebody spends in the merch store, Jimmy will do 1 polar plunge. And fucking 9 of them.
We should do that again.
Snort.
Yeah, we should.
We'll do it before next one, yeah.
But no,
we'll do it before the Michigan Iced Over.
Do it at Michigan Iced Over.
Just cut you a hole.
I'll get Tom Jones. Tom Jones will cut your ass a hole.
Yeah.
He'll probably get the fucking scuba team there to do it all.
We're gonna record that shit on.
You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. As long as we have everything that we need to get me out of the water and warmed up, I'll do it.
Tom Jones, I know you're listening to this. We're cutting a fucking hole at Michigan Ice Over in Otsego Lake, and Jimmy's jumping his fucking naked ass into it. And we're going to raise money for him to do it. And we're going to raise it for veterans.
Dang.
For the Michigan Operation Freedom Outdoors.
Hell yeah.
So Tom Jones, call me when you hear this message because we're going to fucking do that.
Your phone is literally ringing right now.
Is it?
No, I'm saying
it's probably fucking work.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yes, we're going to do that, but it's going to take some coordination, and we need to get it started because, like I said, you're going to need like a safety team there. Like, we need to make it legit.
Interesting.
What if we got the TL logo on my butt cheek?
If anything, it's good. I mean, I think that would be a good, instead of a tramp stamp, I think that'd be a good alternative. I think the listeners would be happy with that. Yeah,
I don't know.
I might be all right with that.
I'm going to be able to see it though.
Oh, I'll show it to you.
The only one that'll see it is Maddie.
Yeah,
I have to talk to her about it too. That's another thing.
She's clapping them cheeks.
Prepare to beg. Oh God. Yeah. She's clapping them cheeks.
I couldn't even say it without laughing. Oh man.
Clip that.
Give me that.
There's another clip.
Oh, the end's always the best parts.
It is.
The beginning, like, we're trying to stay scripted. Fuck that.
It's all about how you finish, baby.
Yeah.
Let's talk about beer.
Clap, clap, clap.
I think we're going to get through a couple bullet points tonight. No, let's just talk about
Did we
beer.
cover one?
No, we didn't.
Let's cover one just to say we did. Go to the fishing ones.
All right.
Oh, fuck, I'm crying.
God, there's no. Listen, I've been fishing 3 times this month. I haven't caught shit.
Why does Jimmy suck as a fisherman?
Not on the bullet point.
I've tried Ned rigs. I've tried wacky rigs.
All right, let's not talk for you. How much time we got left?
Yeah,
Chatterbait.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Let's talk.
Frog.
Let's go back to the discussion about the tattoo.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's get something figured out.
I was really trying to go with this.
Yeah.
So, episode 200, we're going to record it. I obviously going to be here.
Right.
But if we get somebody to come down here and do the tattoo while we're live recording, will you do it here in this basement?
Yeah.
All right. We got to make that happen.
Ironically, my camel tattoo was done in the basement.
Do you know a guy?
I know a guy.
Is he good?
Fuck.
Is he good though? Because like it's got to be.
I'll let you talk to him. I'll let you coordinate that with him. So I'll put you guys in contact. I'll let you talk it out. Get agreed on a price and everything. You guys can talk dimensions, size, all that stuff, and then we're just going to do it here.
All right.
So I'll get you in contact.
What's the
with him.
budget?
I don't know. What's the budget?
I don't know, man. Like,
Whatever. Just tell us what it is. And we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it
So-
out. Talk to Tom from Fishing Complete. He'll cover it.
Yeah.
Well, here's
No, and honestly, like if
For the right price, Tom Jones might
Yeah.
cover this shit.
yeah,
well, it's already covered. We got in friggin'
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
So anyway, so let's plan on that then. Episode 200. Jimmy's getting his tattoo.
I like it.
You have to tell us where it is, where it's going to go, though, and we need to approve the position.
Left cheek or no? I think it's going on the ass cheek.
I don't know, man.
Left cheek or right cheek?
You would really get it on your ass cheek?
It might, it might go there. We'll see. I got to talk. I got to figure it out. So I want to
What
get.
happens if you have like? What happens if you fart while he's doing it? Like while he's tattooing?
Either depending on what he's into, hold your breath or inhale deep. I don't know.
That's so weird, man. I've
Why
never
is
thought
that the
of-
first thought that comes to your mind? Like,
Because, like, out of respect for the guy getting fucking farted on. I mean, I don't know.
fair enough, I guess.
It's weird.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Anyways, what was your question there, Jambalaya?
I was gonna say, I know that I want to get my arms done.
Yeah.
And I want to get my back done. And I probably want to get something on like one of these. So I don't know.
Money o titties.
I don't want to like take up.
Hmm.
So like maybe a calf one or a butt cheek or something like that. I'm cool with. The butt cheek is funny, so we can just do that. But but like you said, like people aren't really gonna see that. Like, I mean, I do
Yeah.
kind of want people to see our logo.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
Does he
it'd be
get the
kinda cool.
logo or does he put snort? And then the O is right in the middle. SN and then RT on the other cheek.
That'd be funny.
It's snort until you pull my cheeks apart, and then it's snort.
Jesus Christ.
And this is our second episode and our final episode on video. We're canceled.
Canceled.
Yep.
Yeah. We would have been canceled for a lot worse. So
Oh yeah.
that's funny. One thing I want to say, we're not going to talk any of those bullet points. Fuck those bullet points. That's for another day.
Fuck blow.
But one thing I do want to say, Jimmy,
Yeah,
get your fucking boat winterized.
I still, I don't know.
Here's my thought.
Yeah,
Winterize it. If you end up using it, cool. Then you just winterize it after you're done with that. It's not
That's
that
true.
hard to.
that's true.
At least put antifreeze in the block, because you freeze that block, dude, you're done. It's literally a fucking rowboat.
I don't even remember how to do it.
Well, obviously, you're going to have to get the boat over to my house, and I'm going to help you through it.
All right, cool.
Or you just hire somebody to do it like I do
Yeah.
out of the campground. Guy
You need
takes-
like three. It's so easy. You just need like 3 jugs of antifreeze to pull the hoses off, pour the antifreeze through it, and then at least you're good. And then if you decide to use it, it's just as simple as just fucking fire the motor up, and then the water will flush the antifreeze out of it. Doesn't matter.
Mm.
And then you just got to winterize it again. For the cost of antifreeze, just do it.
Mm.
Because you get one of the, I'm telling you, man, you get one of those cold nights and then it's below 32 degrees. You're going to start thinking in your head like, oh, fuck, dude, what if my block freezes?
Yeah, that's true.
Your block freezes, your motor's toast, dude.
toast
Your
like
toast.
bread.
That's the beauty of my new boat and having the outboard.
Hell yeah.
I don't have to worry about that shit.
Hell yeah.
But I do want to change motor oil and change the gear lube. But Bob and I are headed up to deer camp here in like 2 weeks. We're heading up to deer camp for a couple days with Mark, and we're going to take the boat. We're going to go hit Dollarville,
Nice.
Quamina River.
Dollarville,
We're going up.
damn.
We were going to go up to hunt. This all started. We were going to go up and do a bow hunting trip, and then we were going to do a little scouting, look for a new spot for gun season. And then it turned into like, why don't we just don't bring our bows? We'll go scouting, but then we'll bring the bow and we'll go fucking fishing for a couple of days.
Hell yeah.
So it's transformed into, we're going to go hit Dollarville, do some muskie fishing, probably hit Big Bay to knock, go for some big pike,
Nice.
spend at least a day in the woods, just scouting, checking out camp, all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll probably be one of my last fishing. Well, no, because I'm going to get out to St. Clair with Mark again this year. We already talked about it. So that's my plan.
Hell yeah,
I got
brother.
plenty of fishing. And the way the weather's going, it was fucking 80 degrees the other day.
Yeah.
And it's going to be in the 70s all week.
It's going to be a freaking awesome fall for bass fishing.
Saturday night, let's go fishing. You around?
Camper.
Fuck the camper. Let's go fishing. Go to the
Yeah.
camper during the day. I got a golf outing in the morning.
You're getting invited to go fishing by Ryan. Take it.
Halloween stuff, bro, with the kids, man.
Oh,
Some
yeah,
people-
I guess you got to do that.
Some people have been waiting their whole lives.
I
for
guess
that.
you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to fish alone.
Hey, with nobody else.
All right, PJG.
Actually, I don't know what time my golf outing is anyways on Saturday.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Mm.
Good stuff, man.
Well,
Well,
what do you say, Ray?
give the old wrap it up sign.
Wrap it up. We got to all do it now that we're on camera. We got to wrap it up.
Normally, it's just Jason over there.
Yeah, he's like,
come on, guys. I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No final
All
comments from Danielson.
Nothing. Ain't got shit.
Get outdoors, have fun fishing without me.
I'll be like last week. Get outdoors and shut the fuck up.
That's right.
Jimothy, final comments.
Yeah, just
Are you hunting the opener?
no. My season doesn't start until the weekend of October 18th. So
Have you even got your bow out?
yes,
Okay, because I have
dialed in.
Mine is still in my parents' basement.
I'm set at. I'm good at 20. I'm good at 25, and I'm good at 30. So
You know what? Maybe I'll grab it tomorrow after work.
mine's in my car. So if you want to
Of course
shoot,
it
you
is.
let me know.
Everything's in your car.
Yep.
Everything.
If you're like, hey, Jimmy, I want to shoot, just let me know. I'll just be like, all right, I'm on my way. I get off at 5, and I work in Wixom. So
yeah.
let me know.
Do you have a
Yeah.
case for your bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he does.
Yeah.
That's good.
He's got a hanger in the ceiling. It just fucking hangs there the whole time he's driving around.
Whatever works, man.
No, I'm going to swing by my parents tomorrow. I think I'm going to grab my bow and shoot. I got to get all my hunting clothes out. I don't plan on hunting anytime soon, but I want to get that, at least get all my hunting shit out, get it washed, get it organized, and get ready to hunt.
For when the opportunity arises.
Yeah, I still got to get out behind my parents' house, and I got to trim the trail going back to where my tree stand. I can't fucking get to it. There's so much overhanging shit. So like, I just haven't had time. This pneumonia hit at the worst fucking time.
Yeah,
so
it sucks.
yeah, dumb. But hopefully I can get that done this weekend. I got the weekend off, but I got shit going on every day. So I'm hoping that I can try to get some stuff done. But we'll
Right
see.
on.
But all right, no final thoughts, boys.
All good here, brother.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks again, Dan, for putting together the video. Great job last week. We'll see how this week turns out.
Hopefully smoother.
It can either go up or it can go way down, and maybe nobody sees me right now.
Maybe.
So,
Yeah. Never know.
but thanks everybody that watched last week. Hopefully this works and you get to watch this week. Again, give us your feedback. The other thing I was going to say is make sure you're doing reviews and stuff on whatever platform you're listening to. I was looking on Spotify the other day, and there's 60 or 70 reviews on there, and we're still all 5 stars, which is fucking amazing.
Hell yeah.
Amazing that I didn't piss people off at the Charlie Kirk fucking episode, but that just shows our listener base.
Yep.
Yeet. But no, make sure you go on, whether you listen to Spotify, Apple, whatever, you can go on and rate the show. Give us 5 stars if you like us. If you don't, bye.
Bye-bye now.
Take care now.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
But YouTube, we're going to be posting a lot of video content. Obviously, the episodes are going to be the YouTube. We might post the video to Spotify, where maybe we'll toy you with that on next week's episode, because I know Spotify does video podcasts. We wanted to just get it out to YouTube and start there. Baby steps.
Yep.
Baby steps. We got to crawl before we walk. So we'll work on that. But I've got a bunch of video. We're going to have hunting content coming up, hopefully. So subscribe to the YouTube page. We're going to hopefully start building that up and get some new shit out there. So if you're not following us on YouTube, go to YouTube, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. So other than that, I got nothing. Thanks everybody for listening. Get outdoors and don't be terrible.